Iconography, how to recognize Brahma. Brahma, as the primordial deity of Hinduism, possesses a rich and symbolic iconography that reflects both his divine nature, his cosmic role, and his profound connection to universal wisdom. Each element that composes his image has a spiritual and cosmological significance, and these attributes make him easily distinguishable from other Hindu gods. Here are the main elements that allow you to recognize Brahma in Hindu art and sculpture. The four heads of Brahma. Brahma's most distinctive attribute is undoubtedly his four heads, which are present in almost all representations of this deity. These four heads symbolize several fundamental aspects. The four directions. The four heads represent the four cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, emphasizing that Brahma is omnipresent and that he controls all directions of the universe. This also indicates that he is omniscient, capable of perceiving the entire cosmos in its totality. The four Vedas. Each head of Brahma is also associated with one of the four Vedas, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharvaveda, which are the foundational sacred texts of Hindu culture and spirituality. These Vedas are repositories of divine wisdom, and the four heads of Brahma symbolize his complete mastery and authority over all sacred knowledge. The totality of knowledge. The four heads also illustrate the idea that Brahma embodies the totality of universal knowledge, encompassing all aspects of existence, from cosmology and philosophy to science and spirituality. Thus, Brahma is seen as the ultimate source of all wisdom and divine knowledge. Brahma's beard. Brahma is also depicted with a beard, another important symbolic attribute. This beard is a sign of infinite wisdom and spiritual maturity. As the creator of the universe, he is the divine father, and the beard is often seen as a sign of fatherhood and responsibility, while also representing the link between knowledge and wisdom. In iconography, Brahma's beard reinforces his image as a primordial sage, both respected and revered for his foundational role in the universe. The swan, Hamsa. Another important element in Brahma's iconography is the swan, or Hamsa, the animal that frequently accompanies him. The swan is a powerful symbol of spiritual purity and discernment. In Hindu texts, it is said that the Hamsa has the ability to separate milk from water, which symbolizes Brahma's ability to distinguish truth from illusion, to discern divine wisdom in the chaotic world. The swan thus accompanies Brahma in his quest for absolute knowledge and truth, highlighting his role not only as creator but also as guardian of pure and unaltered wisdom. Brahma's rosary. Brahma is often seen holding a rosary or mala, another common attribute in Hindu iconography. The rosary represents time. Each bead symbolizes a unit of passing time, and the entire rosary illustrates the continuous flow of time through cosmic cycles. Brahma, as the creator, is the master of time and the universe, and the rosary is a way of emphasizing his ability to manage the rhythm of creation and dissolution. The water pot. Another object Brahma often carries is a water pot, which symbolizes the life-giving element of water, essential to creation and life on earth. Water, in Hindu cosmology, is considered the element from which life arises. The water pot in Brahma's hand serves as a reminder that, like water, creation is fluid, nourishing, and vital. It also emphasizes purity and fertility, two fundamental aspects of the creative process. Brahma, holding this pot, becomes the embodiment of the source of life, a reminder that everything that exists originates from his creative act. The book, often a Veda. Finally, Brahma is frequently depicted holding a book, which is often a Veda. This book represents the divine wisdom and sacred knowledge that Brahma created and transmitted to the world. It symbolizes the sacred scripture that guides humanity towards spiritual truth. The Veda, in particular, being the primary source of knowledge in Hinduism, shows that Brahma is not only the physical creator of the universe, but also the guardian and dispenser of eternal wisdom. The combined elements, an image of creation and knowledge. Overall, the iconography of Brahma is a rich and powerful collection of symbols, each representing a facet of his fundamental role in Hindu cosmology. His four heads, his swan, his beard, his rosary, his water pot, and his book all recall the oneness of creation, infinite wisdom, and the central role of Brahma as the source of life, time, and divine knowledge. Every element of his iconography is designed to convey not only his function as creator, but also his profound essence as a god of universal wisdom, bearer of eternal truth. The cosmic role of Brahma in Hinduism. In the Hindu worldview, the universe is perceived not as a linear phenomenon, but as an eternal cycle of creation, preservation, and destruction. This infinite cycle, symbolizing the impermanence of all things, is at the heart of Hindu cosmology. Brahma, as the creator, plays a central role in this cosmic dynamic, marking the beginning of each cycle of the universe, while also emphasizing the idea that life is a process of perpetual transformation. The cosmic cycle, the kalpas. One of the most fascinating concepts of Brahma's role in Hinduism is that of the kalpas, which refer to the long periods of time during which the universe goes through phases of creation and dissolution. According to Hindu sacred texts, particularly the Puranas, a kalpa lasts 4.32 billion years and is governed by a single Brahma. This long cosmic cycle is divided into two major periods, the day and the night of Brahma. The day of Brahma, Kalpa, the day of Brahma, begins with the creation of the universe, marked by the emergence of life, matter, and energy from primordial chaos. Brahma, as creator, initiates cosmic order and shapes the universe according to a divine plan. During this period of creation, the universe develops, transforms, and evolves, following the natural and spiritual laws established by Brahma. This creative process is perceived as a divine act of renewal, each cycle being a different version of the universe, although structured according to immutable principles. The night of Brahma, Pralaya, at the end of the Kalpa, the night of Brahma occurs, a period of total dissolution of the universe. This is a phase where all of creation returns to its primal state, where matter and energy are absorbed into the divine. This is not a negative or chaotic destruction, but rather a return to the origin, a purification and regeneration necessary to prepare for a new cycle of creation. During this night, the universe remains dormant, still and indistinct, until on the following morning, Brahma re-emerges from his state of rest to begin the creative process anew. This cycle of creation and dissolution repeats indefinitely, highlighting the idea that everything is impermanent and constantly evolving. The universe is not static, but dynamic, always transforming. Brahma thus embodies the idea that creation is eternally renewed, that it has neither beginning nor end. Brahma's place in this cycle. Brahma, as creator, is therefore responsible for the beginning of each cycle of the universe. However, once creation is complete, his role diminishes considerably, giving way to Vishnu and Shiva, respectively the gods of preservation and destruction, who play a more visible role in the maintenance and continuous renewal of the universe. Vishnu, as the preserver, ensures the maintenance of balance and order within the universe, intervening particularly in times of crisis to restore harmony. Shiva, the destroyer, is the one who brings an end to a cycle, thus creating the necessary conditions for regeneration and recreation. In this context, Brahma embodies the initial manifestation of cosmic order, the starting point of all that exists. His role is that of origin, the moment when the universe emerges from the undifferentiated and takes form under divine laws. His task, though paramount, is thus linked to birth, and once creation is complete, he leaves it to the other deities to manage the aspects of preserving and destroying the universe. The symbolic role of Brahma, the beginning of order. Brahma's role in the universe also reflects a profound philosophy of time and existence. The fact that creation and dissolution are cyclical shows that, in Hindu thought, the universe has neither a true beginning nor a true end. Each kalpa, each cosmic cycle, represents a new opportunity for regeneration, where the universe is reborn at each stage in a perpetual movement of evolution and transformation. Brahma, as creator, symbolizes this constant creation, this process of eternal renewal that is essential for understanding the world as a whole. Furthermore, the cyclical view of time in Hinduism allows us to conceive of the universe as a harmonious system where creation and destruction are not opposites, but are part of the same process. The destruction of Shiva, far from being an end in itself, is seen as a necessary preparation for a new creation, and each creation of Brahma is a moment in the evolution of the universe. An understanding of the universe in perpetual transformation. Thus, Brahma, as creator in the cosmic cycle, embodies the Hindu conception of the universe as being in perpetual transformation. Each kalpa is a passage from chaos to order, a moment of conscious creation that reflects the idea of the universe as both imperfect and perfect, always becoming and constantly renewed. This cyclical and dynamic understanding of existence forms the heart of Hindu cosmology, and Brahma, through his primordial role, is one of the key elements that allows this order to be maintained and endured.